Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Where the Heck Are the Albans? And where the heck are the Albans? We are going to go on a small adventure today. We have those new books where you scratch things off. They're actually called the Adventure Challenge.
I'll hold it for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vanna. You scratch off little adventures, and you just have to do what they say. So once you scratch it off, there's no going back. So this one is the couples edition, but Vivian's is going to join us because it's nothing nasty.
So
or
it's
anything
2.5
like
people.
Yeah. So it's 2.5 people, yeah.
Baby's so short.
It's because you're small. See, small. So let's find out what our adventure is going to be. And here we go. So we're looking in one of those challenge books. This one is the couples edition. But even though Vivi's with us, I think we're going to be okay. Rules: disconnect to reconnect. The purpose here is to unplug from everyday life, connect, and have fun. Put those cell phones on airplane mode. There's no take backs. Once you scratch off a date, you got to do it. Document the journey. So take a picture and write about each date in your journal. This book is here to help you create and collect lasting memories, and then lastly, show it off. Upload the photo of your adventure to social media and tag the Adventure Challenge. They got the beginning, food with Bay. You won't find this on a dating blog. Hotter Than Bay, Part 1. Hotter Than Bay, Part 2. Crazy About You, Creative Couple, Trust Fall. Please Be That Couple. Double dates. The $10 dates. Cheap. Beep. And the end. All right. And then we've got this stuff over here. And it'll tell you, like a meal, a snack, if it's going to be messy or you're going to get wet and so forth. Active, indoor, outdoor, home, away, and so forth. So, in the beginning, we want to find one with food because we're kind of hungry, right?
We could eat.
We could eat, definitely. Here's something to eat. Food with Bay. So this one, $15 to $30 before 7 p.m. It's going to take about 2 to 3 hours, and it says small town kids.
You got it.
Should we try it?
We should try it.
Okay. Or Tour de Food. $30 to $60 before 9 p.m., 2 to 3 hours.
Let's go cheaper.
You want to go cheaper?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not that hungry.
Okay. So I will take back over the camera.
And you want me to read it because I got the eyeballs?
I got my eyeballs in. Okay. So, number 1, this is 3 steps. Find a small town or an area at least 15 miles away that you have never been to.
Oh,
okay, that's going
to be a problem.
That's going to be a problem. Or you have not spent much time in.
Oh, that's better.
That's better. Go and find a small restaurant there and have dinner. Leave the waiter a great tip. Number 3, find a local park, take a walk, and talk about what you assume the town's history is. Create a backstory for it, and then rename the town. Okay, that sounds kind of fun.
That's very fun.
All right?
Yeah.
So we got to do a fake backstory and rename the town after we're done looking around at it.
Okay.
So let's find a town that we can go to.
All right, let's flip a coin.
Let's flip a coin. Okay, so the rules said we had to drive 15 miles, at least 15 miles. So we drove 18 miles. We are in the town of Barrington, Illinois.
Not very small, but...
It's not very small, but we haven't spent a lot of time here either. But we are at a restaurant called the Canteen Restaurant. It's a pancake house, but we saw a sign that said they were voted the #1 place to get barbecue brisket. So I like barbecue brisket.
I hope they don't close.
Yeah, well, let's see if they're open.
It is in the afternoon, so we don't know how long they're open. They might not be open for dinner.
It's 2:30, so let's get out of the car and find out what's going on.
Okay? All right.
Here we go. So our brisket was featured on WGN-TV Chicago's Best Sandwiches. They got a banner even up here, Chicago's Best Brisket. I followed the smoke all the way to Barrington for that brisket.
So we're gonna eat the brisket.
And we are gonna try the brisket. We're each gonna have a different brisket sandwich. Vivi's getting the classic just brisket sandwich, served on a fresh baked roll with coleslaw and a side. I'm trying the brisket Philly. Brisket, melted cheese, grilled onions, peppers on a French roll. And Becky's gonna have the brisket melt. Brisket, Swiss cheese, and grilled onions on grilled rye. So, but yeah, so $13, $15, $14, not bad price-wise, but they got tacos, barbecue platters by the pound, also from our smoker, baby back ribs. They got burgers, pulled pork, pulled chicken, and smoked turkey. And for their sides, they got mac and cheese, baked beans, coleslaw, avgolmano soup, which is what Becky was saying. It's kind of like an egg and lemon, soup, and fresh cut fries or canteen potato chips. But yeah, so I think for our, what are you getting as your side?
Chips.
Chips?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. I'm gonna get the mac and cheese as well. All right. So we'll come back on when the food comes out. So Vivi, what type of mask do you have today? Anything good? Oh, like the Cheshire Cat thing going, you know, or very nice. Very, very cool. Becky made me a Star Trek mask. Look at it. And it's blue, so we had to go with the science symbol like Mr. Spock or Dr. McCoy. And Becky had to run to the car. Oh no, sure she is. But there's she's got her tie-dye one going on. So it turns out Vivi's going for a look today.
Yes.
So she's got the surf ballroom cap on, but she's got her aviators on. And that's the look she's going for, is Chris Evans and as Captain America. And when they all go kind of undercover. But that's the look she's going for. I think she's done it. Okay, so here is Vivi's. That is just the regular brisket with the mac and cheese side, and she also got some coleslaw and beans, I think, with
Barbecue
that?
sauce.
Or barbecue sauce, okay. Becky got the brisket melt. So that's on the rye bread with the Swiss cheese, and that looks yummy, and the onions. And you got some coleslaw there, and she got the chips.
I love homemade chips.
Yes. I got the Philly with the melted cheese and the peppers and onions with mac and cheese, coleslaw, and barbecue sauce. All right, so we're going to dig in, and then we will give you our review. All right, and here is where we ate, the Canteen Restaurant Pancake House. It is only open for breakfast and lunch. They close at 3 p.m., so just remember that. But there is the sign, Chicago's best brisket, and I have to agree with it. It is fantastic. Okay, so the last part of our mission, since we chose to accept it, was to walk around a park and create a new name for the town and a backstory. So we are in the town of Malachiville. And Becky, what's our backstory here?
It was found on an ancient demolition derby.
Grounds, right?
Yes, demolition derby grounds. That was run by the Malachi brothers, famous for the Malachi Crunch. Mm-hmm. And it has since been built up from there. We believe Darwin once used to drive a car around there and was a victim to the Malachi Crunch.
That's true. That's true. I've heard that too.
Yes.
But
let's look around the Malachi Brother Memorial Park.
Yes, and I believe they have statues of the Malachi brothers here as well.
I think so.
All right, let's go check
find
it out.
them.
So look at this beautiful park, though. They got a nice little fountain in Malachiville. A bunch of the founding fathers
All the people that were victims of the Malachi Crunch.
Yeah, these are all victims of the Malachi Crunch, so that's why everything says in memory of. Okay, so believe that's the Malachi brothers right over here in this park. In the Malachiville Memorial Park. And look at all the painted rocks here too. Look at that. You know, that's something we have never really talked about, and something that we normally do too is paint rocks and then put them around. That's a totally different vlog, so we'll talk to you guys about that as well. But there's the Malachi brothers right there. Do we know their names, Malachi brothers?
I can't think of them off the top of my
I
head.
think it's Stuart and Wally. So I don't know which one's which. Wally was always the meanest one, and that's why even birds don't like him very much. Look at this. They even stacked the color to the painted rocks. That's pretty darn cool. Hi, Viv.
Hi.
Are you enjoying your town in Malachiville? Or
Yes.
your time in there? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Look at, they even stacked rocks inside the sign. One over here and one over here in the Memorial Park. You know, I never noticed this before. Did you know park spelled backwards is crap? So over here is an ancient spring in Malachiville. They went digging when they were first trying to build the demolition derby track, and they struck this well, and it just started springing up. So they
That's what made the mud.
that's what made the mud for the demolition derby.
Yep.
And they decided to just build a fountain here for it.
Don't come any closer.
Don't come any closer. She's gonna spray water. So we're really not really making fun of anybody. So just the real story of who this is. This is honor of those who lost their lives in the line of duty. And this actually is police officer Stephen E. Graham. He died August 25th of 2002. He served 29 years
Wow.
in the town of Barrington. Okay, so do you think this was a successful
Yeah, it was fun.
challenge and trip?
Yeah.
So we did everything we were supposed to do. Drive at least 15 miles away from our home, which we did. We went 18 miles. And then we
Had a meal.
Had a meal, and it was, I gotta tell you, that brisket, oh my gosh. I think that is some of the Chicagoland area's best brisket I think I've ever had. It was so good. Everybody enjoyed their meal, right?
Oh yeah.
5 stars. 10 thumbs up.
I give it 10 stars out of 5.
10 stars out of 5.
It
That's
was very good, and the staff was very friendly.
and, yeah, super friendly. Yeah. And they did really good with the masks and the social distancing and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, really good. We had to also take a picture of us that we can put and print out and put in. So the waitress was nice enough to take our picture.
Yep.
And then we had to walk around.
Tip really well.
We tipped really well. I tipped 25%. It's one of those automatic things that they do on a pad. Then we had to walk around a park, come up with a fake backstory, and make up a name for the town. And I think we did pretty good on that as well.
Yeah.
And
Thanks to Happy Days.
thanks to Happy Days, yeah, with the Malachi Crunch. So if anybody says, I've heard of that before, that's where we got it from Happy Days. All right, so I think everything was successful. Big thumbs up on this one. I like this one. So yeah, we're going to be using that book more often too. I think this is fun. All right, so if you like what you see, as always, give us a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys next time on Where the Heck Are the Albans? Bye, everyone.
Bye.